It has been said that if we look deeply into the palm of our hands, we will see our parents and all generations of our ancestors. Each is present in our bodies, and we are unique continuations of the people before us. The Sweeney brothers know all too well the important role family history plays.
Our father, Walt Sweeney, had his first heart attack at the age of 39. He passed at the age of 61 after several other heart attacks. Fortunately for us, we were awakened by an experience from my younger brother, Brian.
This past August, I was on vacation with my kids. I experienced a slight pain and pressure on my chest due to our family history of heart disease. So I went down to Good Samaritan, had the angiogram done, and I never left the hospital. I ended up having a 5-way bypass surgery.
My older brother, Walt, who had said he had noticed a shortness of breath, he ended up having 4 arteries blocked 90% or greater. So then the rest of our family decided it was a good idea if we all get tested. I guess fortunately for me, the only thing they found was 1 blocked artery. So they went ahead and put a stent in. My other brothers and sisters went ahead and tested, and fortunately for them, there was nothing found. Had it not been for us to be tested, there's a good possibility that some of us may not be here today.
I think Tim is one of the lucky ones. His brother's misfortune led him to seek some medical care, and by doing so, he was able to prevent a major tragedy. And I think sometimes we're so busy in our lives, and we are not always given an obvious sign that tells us that we need to seek medical care. So when I see that in those individuals who comes in and have a major heart attack in something that I think in this age group can always be prevented. They had seen the right people and they were able to get to us in non-emergent fashion.
The American Heart's support of young investigators across the country that are interested in genetic medicine and investigation of genetics and genomics is hugely important to the next decade of cardiovascular care that we're going to provide. A parent will come to us who has recently lost a spouse, and they have 4 children, and they're hugely concerned about their children's potential risk over time. If I can identify the genetic trigger of disease in the deceased spouse, I can use that information to screen the children and assess whether they carry the mutation or not. The funding that could be provided for something like that will almost undoubtedly affect someone in everyone's family. Cardiovascular disease is so common that if we can understand the genetics behind that person in your family that has cardiovascular disease, I can better care for that patient, but I can also better care for the family. And I can tell you and your children and your siblings whether you're at risk or not.
Joe and I met at UD. We were sophomores. The chance encounter then led to a beautiful story that ended too soon. He had a huge smile, and he would laugh, and it was such an infectious laugh that everybody would want to laugh with him. We have 4 children, 5 years, and each one a gift. And so our lives were very busy. In his career and being driven to be CEO, and in his family life always wanting to do the best and see the best in others, he didn't take the time to listen to his body. So it was the summer of 2010. We were ending our summer with a family trip to Venice, Florida. And so it was a Sunday morning, and we were it was a family run. So the race had started, and I'll never forget being behind, just running. And it's, you know, you never expect your life to change in a moment. And during the race, Joe collapsed of a heart attack. Take time Treasure your moments. Live right now. And take time to listen to what your body's trying to tell you.